Welcome to Enjoy Every Movie. Today we are doing Another Earth. And we have Caroline as a special guest because we couldn't get a hold of Sebcheck, and she actually suggested the movie. So we're glad to have her. Thanks for being with us.
You're welcome.
Alright, so let's start with you, Caroline. What was your initial just kind of review of the film?
I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it very much.
Okay. Alright.
I thought it was less sci-fi than I expected, which I liked because I'm a chick and I love emotions. So I don't usually like things that are sci-fi, and this was like, I thought it was going to be more sci-fi, and it wasn't. So
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised.
It wasn't sci-fi at all, really. I mean, it had one tiny thing. What did you think, Drews?
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same page. It was a lot less sci-fi than I expected, but I really liked the story. I liked the relationship aspect of it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like Game of Thrones in the fact that it's a fantasy book, but it's like 90% political and then 10% fantasy. This is kind of 90% relationship drama and maybe like a 10% sci-fi thrown in there. Even though Sebcheck was right, it's very much marketed as a sci-fi movie, and it's very much about emotions and feelings. So, but I enjoyed it.
Okay, I enjoyed it too, but I love sci-fi, and I just thought they could have used a lot more of it. I feel like they burned that idea. Like, you know, it's a really cool idea, and I could have used more sci-fi, and I didn't care about the relationship. But it's still good.
Do you think it was interesting at all, that relationship that she... There's going to be spoilers.
Yeah, there's no way not to spoil it.
That she killed the guy's wife and child and then ended up getting with him, and...
Yeah. There's a lot of great scenes. What was one of your favorite scenes, Caroline?
The ending.
Yeah.
Which part of the ending? You can just spoil it. I mean, can we? I don't know.
Yeah.
I did not anticipate them, the other girl coming to the Earth that we were looking at. So I thought that was cool.
What do you think that meant?
I mean, I just found out I was doing this podcast like 1 minute ago.
I mean, do you think it meant...
I'm not really prepared to talk about this.
Did you think that it meant that she messed up on her other Earth? And was coming...
No.
No?
So here's what I thought about the ending. At first, when I first saw it, I kind of just assumed that she, they didn't have the car wreck on Earth 2, that she went to MIT and either somehow got a trip to Earth 1, through that route, or maybe wrote an essay for the same contest.
Yeah.
And since they're the same person, they're going to write similar essays, although they have completely different life stories, and maybe just one. But then I thought about it more, and maybe the guy went to Earth 2 and then gave his return seat back to her because he was happy being there with his family, So that's what I kind of think happened now.
Here's the problem with the ending. Okay, so the guy whose family gets killed in the drunk driving, he wants another life, so he goes to Earth 2.
Right.
But what if that other... if his family's there, the other dad's going to be there.
Right. And they kind of covered that in the movie a little bit. They had a little line in there that said something like, if two of the same people meet and a different reality is created. So, I don't know, maybe they become one person, or I don't know what happens, but yeah, I thought the same thing. Like, the other dad's just going to be there too, so.
I think they also covered it in the movie, like, you couldn't see it, but it was in a shot, and it had a list, and it was like, sex with Earth 1, husband, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sex with Earth 2, husband. It was kind of a,
Seems fair.
Seems fair. I didn't like that when the lady was contacting Earth 2, when she was like, what did I buy in the seashore? And she wrote it down, and then the other lady was like, I bought space ice cream, and she held it up. I didn't like that they had the same past. It should have been a little bit different, like a different flavor or something.
I don't know, I thought that was what was cool about it.
Yeah, it was completely synchronized. It was a mirror image, or I guess not a mirror, an exact image of our Earth until the two Earths noticed each other. Then that's when the synchronicity broke.
Yeah. Okay, and then I buy that, but then I didn't so much like the part where she was drunk driving or whatever, but she looked up at the Earth, and that's why she crashed, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it kind of like, I don't know, the story was a little confusing. I didn't know how to feel for the characters. I didn't know if I was supposed to want her to be better. I just had a hard time. I was just mad there weren't robots. That's basically what happened. I felt like it was like an indie music video that didn't really, you know, I mean, like they could just put. I feel like they could just put music to it and have no words, and I would have felt the same way.
I don't think so.
No, you know more about indie music videos than me.
I do know a lot about indie music videos, and I don't agree with you.
Oh, here, picture the trailer in your head. Oh, feelings. Oh, feelings.
I think that was the trailer.
Didn't you guys think the way that it was shot was cool?
No, not at all. That's the one thing that I absolutely hated about the movie. I thought it was very
Really?
distracting. Yeah, I thought it was horribly distracting.
You liked it?
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I love the colors and the
Yeah.
color palette, but it was a little bit
I
shaky.
thought, yeah, the shaky, the zooming in, him playing with his features on his camcorder was just horribly distracting for me. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I also liked, I don't know, because, you know, you guys are, like, actually studied movies. I don't know what you call it, but just the way the pictures were, like, when they showed the second Earth and her walking and stuff, I really like that.
Yeah, it was like closer and farther. Yeah, I love the scenes of.
Yeah, I believe
The
that's
other
called
Earth.
Mise Sin.
Yeah.
In film school we learned.
It's pronounced Miskin.
Yeah.
It's Yeah. So,
Sorry.
but I think I enjoyed it too. So we have Caroline who likes girly movies more so.
I like independent movies.
Okay.
More than movies.
So
Just so we're clear.
because they're what?
Just so we're clear.
Okay, so Caroline likes indie / emotional movies.
Yeah.
I like.
depressing movies.
It was depressing.
So if you want to see a depressing movie that's really good, this one is a nice choice.
Yeah.
It ended on a happy note.
Yeah, I was kind of happy, depending on how you take the ending.
Yeah, I guess.
I take it in that he went and then choked Earth 1, killed him, and then didn't tell Earth 1 family.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what happened.
And then he's like, go back, I'll send you back, and you kill your twin.
And then we'll live life together.
Yeah. So that's what I took. So best way to enjoy it is, I was gonna say that it really appeals to a large base of different likes and stuff. So that's one way to enjoy it. Take somebody you don't usually go with. Someone who lives in Hoboken.
Hoboken, New Jersey. Woo-hoo.
Represent.
Yeah, don't go in expecting a big sci-fi movie because you're not going to get that.
And
Did the girl who was in the movie also write it or help write it or something?
Yeah, she's the first credited writer, so I'm assuming she's the main writer of the movie.
the writing was good,
Yeah.
but don't listen to help enjoy it. Don't listen to the director talk about it. 'Cause he's just like, I just seen
Did
it.
you watch interviews with him
Yeah.
or something? I haven't watched any.
He's like, you're gonna go in expecting something, but guess what? And he's not even. He's American, I think. I don't know what he's like. Guess what? You're not gonna get it, and you're gonna find something else. You might like it, not like it. You might like it. Doesn't matter. And then he flips off the camera.
Alright, we gotta wrap this up,
Okay.
so let's finish with Better or Worse. First movie, we got The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Better.
These are all movies with the word Earth in them.
Better. Do you think it's better or worse, Caroline?
I never saw that movie.
Better.
Okay. Yeah, it's better. Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Better.
Better.
Never saw it.
Caroline, you told me you saw a lot of movies. Battlefield
I don't
Earth.
know, listen.
Battlefield
I
Earth.
forgot. I do that.
It's very similar to Battlefield Earth.
Yeah, better.
And Earthworm Jim, the video game.
Worse.
Never saw it.
Alright.
Alright. Well, follow us. Enjoy every movie. Facebook.com/enjoyeverymovie. Tell us your review. Put up your own review. Suggest a review.
And I think next week we're gonna be. Well, we'll talk about it on the Expectations podcast.
Thanks, Caroline.
Hey, see ya.